Welcome. Today we're making coconut custard that also doubles as a popsicle recipe. Made in the most unsatisfactory, broken popsicle holders, but there is a happy ending to that story. Perfect for a hot summer's day or smothered on top of a brownie. You'll need 2 cans of coconut cream, 3 to 4 egg yolks, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 tablespoon honey or 2 tablespoons maple syrup, half a teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons Dutch or regular cocoa. Start by separating your eggs. You can do 3 or 4. 3 will create a slightly thinner pouring consistency. 4 will make the end result thicker but also more satiating. If you want it much thicker, you can add 1 to 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. This is an unfussy recipe, so it doesn't overly matter in which order the ingredients go in the pot. Add the egg yolks, vanilla extract. You can use maple syrup or honey or both. I put in about 1 tablespoon of maple syrup here, followed by 1 generous tablespoon of honey. Two tablespoons of Dutch cocoa. Regular cocoa is fine too, or omit the cocoa completely for a vanilla version. Generous pinch of salt. Now the coconut cream is important. You can tell the quality as soon as you open the can, so this one is lesser quality and the second one is much better. Check the label, it should list coconut as the first ingredient and we're aiming for 90% plus. Most of them have stabilizers and preservatives, so you can't get around that unless you go organic. Once everything is in the pot, take it over to the stovetop. Over medium heat, whisk everything together. It will take a bit for the cocoa powder to mix in, but it does eventually, so not to worry. As with all custards, they need frequent whisking so the temperature remains even. You want to bring the custard up to about 80 degrees Celsius or 176 Fahrenheit. This ensures the custard will thicken, but also any higher and you start running the risk of curdle. Pour off the custard into something you can then use to pour into your molds. Let it cool for a while before pouring. Now ideally you have better popsicle molds than these ones, which my son obliterated in just a few goes. This is totally optional, but if you want to get jazzy, you can add some berry sauce into the molds as well. I have a recipe for this on my Dutch baby pancake video, so go check that out. You might want to blend it first so it's smooth to pour. You can put it in the fridge to cool down or just put them straight into the freezer. They do take about an afternoon to freeze, so best to let your kid or kiddies know that ahead of time. The custard also thickens more once refrigerated. Now the beauty of these little popsicles is that they're quite filling. My 3-year-old only tends to eat half of one of these at a time. The custard tastes great cold, kind of like a dessert in its own right, but it also goes great over cake warm too. Now the happy ending, your popsicle molds.
Oh, they're fancy. Oh, they're big.
Thanks for watching. Bye.